been around the London museums and galleries all my life, ever since I was a kid. So working at Tate is a really special thing for me because it's such an incredible place. Pre-pandemic, we would see anything up to about 9 million visitors across the entire estate. Really, the need for a waiting room product was driven out of when we reopened the galleries after they'd been closed during the pandemic. Because of the capacity restraints within the gallery, we had to ticket everything. And because of the pent-up demand, we knew that when we turned the ticketing site back on, we were just going to be flooded with people trying to get back into the gallery. And so that was what led us to look at these virtual waiting room products. And Q8 really did a good job for us there. We spun it up very quickly. The integration was really easy. The guys on the team were really helpful when we had some problems. We put it in front of the booking flow when we reopened the gallery, and it was great. Everything worked perfectly. It was a really good experience. We actually have a Q8 waiting room running right now today while we're filming this for the Kusama Infinity Mirror Rooms at Tate Modern, which is a really popular exhibition. There were 80,000 tickets on sale at 10 o'clock this morning. When they went on sale, there were already 2,000 people waiting to get in the queue to buy those tickets. I checked just before we started filming this. They were selling really well. The wait time in the queue is now up to 40 minutes because this is how popular they are. I expect we'll sell all of them or nearly all of them today. But everybody gets a great experience in that sale because actually it feels like a kind of measured and controlled thing. And the ticketing system doesn't crash, which is really nice for me. It's lovely to have the kind of, this is how long you're going to have to wait. That transparency about how long you have to wait lends itself to a good user experience. One of the features that we really like is the ability to get the email when you get towards the front of the queue. We see a lot of people using that because of course it means that if you see there's a 45-minute wait, you just pop your email in the form and 10 minutes before it's your turn, you get that notification. So that's really good. A lot of people use that. And you know, there's an opportunity for, I guess, a bit of engagement while people are in the queue. For example, we put a banner on the queue waiting room page that links you through to the shop website with a promo code. And so, you know, sorry, we're making you wait, but here's 10% off some product. And actually the uptake on that is really good. And that's great for a customer because, you know, it's a little added bonus that they weren't expecting. It's great for us because it drives more revenue as well. The two bits that I would really miss are the benefits to the customer experience because, and actually to the back-end systems, because who wants a bad experience for people booking tickets? That's not what we do. That's not what our customers deserve. And so we want to give them the best experience possible. And I think this is one of the tools that we have in our arsenal to do that. And obviously the thought of the back-end systems not being able to hold up and then collapsing and then that making everybody's life difficult, not just customers, but staff in the gallery as well. And so I think for me, that's where Q8 is kind of an essential tool for us, is that it provides for both of those things. One of the things that I like very much about Q8 is the analytics that you get off the back of it and the kind of the graphs that you can pull after an event that just said how many people went through this booking flow in a really easy, non-technical, accessible way. And we have Google Analytics running in the background, of course, but for kind of the ticketing team and some of the more non-technical people at Tate, it's a really nice thing to have because they just get that snapshot very easily. We could scale our systems to the point where they could cope with whatever the peak load we're going to throw at them is, but I just don't think that's a sensible way to spend our money because it would cost us an absolute fortune and we'd only see the benefit of that on very specific points in time. And so that's where Q8 is a really sensible one because it means that actually we don't have to scale our systems to cope with the highest peak possible. We just have to scale them to cope with a sort of a sensible load, and then we can flatten that load with Q8. And I think there is something about that kind of, that sense of fairness. And maybe British people just love a queue. Maybe there's that. Maybe we love being in a waiting room, you know. But I think the point about sort of system scalability is a really good one. I can't think of anything really, but other than thank you, because it's a really great product and a really great team. And we're really happy to use it. So.